So there we go. So there he does that, and then he does that. Okay, so already it works in its keys and extremes, but I think what we could do, okay, this is still rough. There's volume issues. I'm not really going to fix those volume issues, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to just do a few little things to really make it sing, okay? And these are little timing things in there. We're gonna use. I'm just gonna throw in some breakdowns, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about spacing. Okay, so library members will know what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna do my breakdowns in red, and I'm just gonna work extremely extremely fast. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing like a favor pose here. Okay, a favor, because I want it to be kind of a quick little move. So I'm gonna be just gonna be working on the outlines, because I don't want to be spending too long on this. Okay, you're gonna see how you can really test timing out here. So I'm just gonna do something like that. Okay, and that'll help me. Okay, let me just I don't need that. Let me just do some fingers there like that. Okay. Right, so this is a favor, okay? This is a favor, meaning I'm really, really close to this one here. It's a little bit careless of me, that. A little bit too careless. Okay, we don't want to affect the arc too much. Okay, so that's the favor, right? Now I'm going to come up here, and now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do like a law of slowing in. I'm going to come into this pose here, okay? So I'm going to throw in a half. Okay, I'm gonna throw in a half. So if you are a master, okay, of animation, you see I'm not using drawing here now. Okay, you've seen me use drawing and animation together, but I'm using pure animation law. What you're seeing me using here is the law of timing, okay, which I kind of have done anyway with my law of slowing in and slowing out. I know where I'm going to be slowing in and slowing out. Okay, let me just manage these shapes a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make two shapes like this, and I'm just going to do this and this. Okay, and then we're going to split that. That's a little bit of drawing going on here like that. You see how we can just do, you see how fucking easy hands are when you learn the right things. Okay, I hope I'm getting through to you guys. Okay, right. You know, one of these days, like when I'm long dead, okay, when I'm long dead, and I'm not saying this, you know, it's not morbid. What makes me so fucking happy is my library members who have worked my library like this. They're going to be giving live streams like this, and they're going to be inspiring generations of people the way I'm doing here like this, to pick up a pencil and effortlessly draw whatever they damn well want to draw. That really excites me. Right, so this, okay, so now we've got a half here, so we've got this coming up here like this. So now between here and here I'm going to throw in another half. Okay, that doesn't mean this is not in betweening. Okay, this is breaking down, so now I'm going to come in here. Now I'm going to use a third, okay, and I'm going to put some real kind of drag. This is going to really, you see, this is a real kind of breakdown thing to really kind of sell this. Okay, so then this pen is going to kind of be switching out like this, actually, because he's reversing the pen on itself. So this is gonna come here like this. This finger is gonna come like that. The thumb is gonna come like that. I'm gonna play. This is a nice hand pose that I want to play a little bit with. Actually didn't bank on doing this, but I like it. Now see what I'm doing with this shape here, the negative space in between. This is nice stuff going on here. But when you get to this level, the feeling of satisfaction you have, that you can literally do and draw anything you want with very little resistance, is one of the best feelings in the world, you know. And you just get that purely from doing. So you see how the timing works as the finger kind of drags in there like that. So you see the slowing in allows us to see certain things happening, okay, before we then start switching between these two. So now let's start doing that, okay. So let's start. So now we're going to do one slow out before we go on to this.
Is Real Animator Training Library the real deal?
Is that Real Animator Training real? Absolutely.
The Real Animator Training provided by AMB Animation. It is absolutely the best ever.
Is Real Animators Training for real? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I definitely think Real Animator Training is for real.
AMB animation can be a life changer. Certainly was for me.
I'm just so happy with the way that I've progressed since I've started in the AMB animation library.
I bought this in support because it has changed my life.
I never thought that would make that difference in my life.
That library is just so valuable, so many things you can learn, and
it's just truly amazing. I may have said that already. But yeah, it's been one of the best things that's happened in my life.
Is Real Animation Training Library real? It doesn't get realer. Thanks.
So, are you gonna join the library?